So now at this point, we know that the momentum of an object depends on the mass of the object and the velocity of the object. So it is a product of mass and velocity. Now we're going to use these two factors to consider whether the following objects have high or low momentum. So if we think about a walking elephant, we know that its mass would be very large, and because it's walking, its velocity would be small. I'm going to put a small v next to it. So because of its large mass, the momentum would be high. Then we look at a fast-moving train. So a train will have very large mass and its velocity would be high. And so that gives a very high momentum, probably higher than the elephant. And a ping pong ball being hit, the size of the ping pong ball is small. So we're going to say the mass is small. And the velocity would also be small, we're going to estimate. And so therefore, that product would give us a low momentum. And if we consider a bullet being fired, what we know about a bullet is its mass is small. However, the velocity of the bullet would be so high. And so therefore, because of its high velocity, it's going to have a very high momentum. Okay? And what we can do next is prove it with some calculations. So before we can start, I'm just going to give you some more information. So we can add some units to these. So you should know that the unit of mass is in kilograms. Velocity, meters per second. So when you multiply them, it gives a unit of momentum, which is kilogram meters per second. Okay? And in terms of symbol that you need to know for exam, the symbol for momentum is P, mass is M, velocity is V. So P is equal to M times V. So we're going to start off with the elephant. So a walking elephant, let's imagine it's walking at the velocity of, well, let's start with the mass first. Let's imagine the mass of the elephant is 1500 kilograms. Its velocity is walking at half a meter per second. So when you multiply these together, we get the momentum of the elephant. So m times v, which is equal to 1500 times 0.5. So half of 1500 is 750 kilograms meters per second. And now let's consider a bullet on the other side. So as an example, so the mass of the bullet, we're going to make up a number. Let's say it is 0.1 kilograms. And then the velocity of the bullet, let's make it very, very high. We can just make up a number, 7,500 meters per second. And then we can calculate momentum, okay? M times V, P. So we have 0.1 times 7,500, 750 kilograms meters per second, okay? So if we make a comparison, the elephant and the bullet both have high momentum for different reasons. So the elephant's high momentum is due to its mass, and even if it's not moving that fast, the bullet's high momentum is due to its velocity, even if the mass is small. Okay, so it means the faster the object, the higher the momentum, or you can have the larger the mass, the higher the momentum. But if you increase both, it's going to give an even larger or higher momentum.